Good morning, guys. This is Curvy and Press TV. How are you guys doing on this beautiful sunny Saturday? It is gorgeous today, Lord. I just, came back from the grocery store, and I really just needed to, do a little short video just so my viewers and, my subscribers could see how we keep it real on my channel. Because on my channel, we keep it real. And a lot of the times on my channel, we're going to irritate some souls. People going to be mad. People can't deal with the truth. And that's just what it is. Let me tell you something, people. And this goes for both men and women. If you guys are trying to meet women through a dating site or vice versa, do you guys ever think that is a possibility that you may meet somebody that live at a far distance from you? Those are the kind of things you have to take in consideration, because a lot of the times when you go on to dating websites, you meet a whole heap of people, but you meet some fucking crazy people, you meet some cool people, and you meet some people that's really, really looking for love, them kind of stuff like that. But very rare that happens, because a lot of the times people intentions is always so fucked up. Maybe sometimes people just want to meet some people because maybe they just need somebody to talk to, because you never know what people may be going through, right? But my thing is that if you establish a friendship with somebody on a dating site and you guys take things to a next level, you know what I mean? It's a possibility, because you and that person live a far distance. It's a possibility that you guys can build up a long distance relationship, or whatever the case may be, or not, you know what I mean? And a lot of the times people would say that, they looking for love, they want this and they want that, but 9 times out of the 10 is not really so true. The reason why I said that, just from experience, the reason why I said that, because a lot of the times you meet some people that is different from you, right? We have different upbringings. We're brought up differently. Our education levels is different and everything like that. And I notice a lot of the times when you build a really great chemistry with somebody online, or whatever the case may be, and you try to take things to the next level, because they want to say, like, I want you, or whatever the case may be, I like the way you look, rare, them kind of stuff like that. But at the end of the day, a person have to like, love, and see you for you. It can't be just because how the person look, how them keep themselves, what kind of money them have, what kind of car them drive, rare. That's what I mean. Like, they have some people out there that just pre-women or pre-men because of what them have, and not for what, the person, who the person is. You know what I mean? So back to what I'm saying. A lot of the times you end up meeting some people far distance, or whatever the case may be. You got this great chemistry with this person or whatever, and you're trying to take things to the next level. But the minute you're trying to take things to the next level with that person, they tell you that this is new for them, that is something that they have to get used to. But when you really meds that, if it's really new for you, then what the fuck is you doing on a dating site? Because people know when you meet people on a dating site, 9 times out of 10, you're not just going to meet some people that's just from the same area you're from the same country you're from. Everybody on them dating sites is from all over the place. You know what I mean? America, Brazil, Ghana, Jamaica, they from all about. So at the end of the day, don't go on no fucking dating site if you're not looking to actually date somebody. You're not looking to actually build up a chemistry with that person, or whatever the case may be. And if you know that this is something new that you're doing, because you never had a long distance relationship before. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, it can be a bit complicated because of the distance. You know what I mean? The Lord Jesus, I can't really say what I want to say. the temptation that's out there, because let me tell you something. You have some men and you have some women that is used to certain things, right? So let's say, for example, if a man say him used to dealing with a woman that's back in the country, right? Let's say back in Jamaica, right? And they used to a woman that they could physically see on a regular basis or whatever. Them talk to the person or whatever the case may be. Maybe video chat the person or whatever. Person come over to them yard, whatever the case may be. But then when they meet somebody that them form a connection with via online that lives so far away from them, the minute stuff start getting really serious with them too, the person said that that's something that they're not used to. Let me tell you something. It's either you want it or you don't want it, because at the end of the day, nobody don't have no time for waste. You know what I mean? And my thing is, in a life, if you're used to doing the same patterns all the time, the same fucking thing all of the time, don't you think it's good to step outside the box and try something new? Don't you think you just never know, that person that you might take a chance with that lives so far away might be the best person that ever happened to you in your real life, or whatever the case might be, that would really love, cherish you, marry you, all of these different things like that, versus women that you are used to. See, enough of uno are used to some women that treat you like shit, treat you like dog, talk to you like you are an idiot, belittle you, call you all kinds of bumbacla, pussy holes and ray and them kind of stuff like that. See, uno used to them kind of something. So then when you get a woman like me that talk to you nice, you know what I mean, or whatever the case may be, but I'll deal with you rough, ray or whatever the case may be, you don't even know how to treat that person, because you never had nobody that talked to you so like that, so nice, smooth and humble all the time. But then when I start speak the truth and start pointing out certain little things that me notice within you, that I'm telling you that you can change within yourself. Because I'm a messenger, you know. I'm a messenger from God. So I'm here to tell you, like, you know, me don't really like the way you do that. Or you could have do this differently. You know what I mean? Or maybe you should try something new. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean that I'm trying to force you to do some things that you don't want to do. That's me telling you to try something that you're not used to doing, is what I'm saying. So if you're used to arguing with a woman all the time and you're used to toxic women, don't you think that you should probably get with a woman that's non-toxic, not a woman that doesn't want to argue with you? People, men and women, if you're used to a man constantly begging you for money already, and you're not really used to that man begging you for no money, that's going to make you feel some type of way, because all in your mind, you're used to a man taking care of you, being a provider of the household and being a big man that can fetch every rascal thing. Same thing with a man. Just like how some men would have said, them tired of every time they meet a woman, the woman beg. They want them hair done. They want them nails done. They want makeup done. Ray, all of them something. Oh, they want food. They want this. But then when you meet a woman like me, that don't ask, no, me don't know. But me know said this little message here gonna get to some rascal people today. Because when you meet a woman like me that don't fucking ask you for nothing, never even ask you to buy me a bumbuclad, beef patty and cocoa bread, no bag juice, no nothing in a real life. The only thing me as a woman, if me trying to build something with somebody via online, because me would accept you with your flaws and all. I don't give a fuck how far you live. All me ask for is loyalty, love, affection. You know what I mean? Be genuine, all of those good things like that a woman need in her life. If you can't do that, and it's hard for you to do that because temptation would have fuck you up, because you're surrounded by a whole heap of women and you have all of these women in your face wanting to throw pussy at you, or a whole bunch of men in your face that want to throw dick at you, or whatever the case may be. That's where it's gonna get fucked up at. Because you're going to end up doing something that you're going to fucking regret. And then when that person leave, the good person that you had in your corner, When that person leave, you're fucked. You're sobbing, you're crying. You can't sleep at night. Because you fuck up yourself. And now you done generated karma on yourself. Pre that. I'm going to tell you this. Stop being on them dating sites, B. I don't care if it's women or men, because most of uno looking for something that you're not fucking ready for. And I'm going to be honest with you. If you don't want no serious relationship and you don't really want to date the person that you're communicating with, leave the person alone, B. Leave the person alone. Me don't want no fucking friendship with nobody from all about, so that way them feel like them could have called out my bumbuckler phone and see if them could have asked me for credit. Them could have asked me for money and all of them something. Me don't want no friendship from nobody. But me know, in order for you to build up something special with somebody, you have to start being friends first. And then take time to get to know the person inside and out. Then when you get to know the person, then if you want to take things to the next level, that's what you would do. But what I can't stand is a man that feel like every fucking truth that I'm bringing to him irritates his soul. See, that means that me and that person is not going to be able to get along. Because see, my tongue is sharp. And when me know this shit, I'ma point it out. Now, some other fucking woman say in a Jamaica would have cuss out your ass, tell you for go suck your mother, do all of them something to you, work OB upon you to make you stay, do all of them something. And me don't have to do them kind of something like that, B. For what? When there's so much bumbuckler man out here. And there's so much, women out there for a man. So at the end of the day, know what you want. Know what you want in a real life. There's some broken fucking people out there, B. And sometimes you can just help people just by talking to them. Because I know how it feels to be broken. Now, if you just want to build a friendship with somebody because you feel like the person could have helped you get through some stuff or whatever the case may be, that's fine, all well and good. I'm all for that. But I'm not here to play build a beer. I'm not here to build up no fucking man. No, that's what we have our parents for. And a lot of the time, some of our parents is always absent. So we don't get a chance to get that love and affection and attention from certain parents in we life. So we have to learn how to self-love we self and self-teach ourselves, how to treat other people. You know what I mean? With our behaviors and different stuff like that. People, don't need to stop try to say because, your family member, like your mother wasn't a good mother or your father wasn't never there and whatever the case may be, is the reason why you act certain kind of ways towards women. Is the reason why you have a whole heap of woman or the woman have a whole heap of man. Because what you don't fail to realize is that when you constantly keep throwing your body to this person, that person, this person, that person, what's going to happen? You're going to fucking get an STD that you're not going to be able to get rid of. And then you're really going to be sad. You're really going to be in distraught. Then what you going to do? Because let me tell you something. Every fucking guy that I ever dealt with in a Jamaica, I would have always tell them this all the time. Okay, I'm here in America, you're there. But guess what? Every fucking thing that look good on the outside, not good on the inside. So go on. And every fucking body that me had a fucking long distance relationship with. What am I have? 1, 2, 3. I have 4 long distance relationship. Long distance. And every one of them do me fucked up, B. Swear, me can't lie. It's the reason why I'm going to tell myself me never want to get into another fucking long distance relationship with another man, especially in a Jamaica, because temptation is too much out there. As soon as the look of bleach face girls them throw themselves at owner, your owner just like pull out your ass clock cocky and just ready for go name and do all different kinds of something. Not for uno don't have no rascal brain. You fuck up yourself. Me have ex-boyfriends to this fucking day. Me can't make this up. Them enter my DM. I can screenshot, show you the video, show you how much calls me get on a regular basis from these guys. The same guys that I was in a relationship with. And it's crazy because most of these guys I was in a relationship with for many years, B. Not no months, many years. I mean, would have traveled to go see them and bring them things and do whatever. You know what I mean? And that still wasn't good enough for them, man. Cause you know, say when temptation come, them fuck up themselves and get with the wrong woman or whatever the case may be. And most of them single fathers, cause the woman them, you know, after them have baby or whatever the case may be, them just throw the baby to the man. Now the man single parents. Then the next one then the next one I was with have a baby. Every fucking time you turn around, he telling me how much he loved me, how much he missed me, how much he know he fucked up, how much he wish we could have started all over again. The next one, I miss you when you're coming back to Jamaica, yo. I really fuck up myself. You know the baby is such and such age, whatever the case may be. The next one, me hear say he have one baby on the way. Maybe a few of them. Me not business. Because that's past tense to me right now. All I'm saying is that if this is something that you're not really interested in doing, I mean, like a long distance or whatever the case may be, don't do it. Don't come at me. Because I'm doing just fine by myself. I'm going to work very hard. I'm going to stay in my lane. I don't need no extra baggage. I don't. My peace is good and still. I'm doing just fine without a man. I don't need a man in my life. If I want a man, I could have get back with my ex-husband if I really want to. And I was with that man for 22 plus years. You can't tell me nothing. I know what me bring to any man table. But you see, men that's not used to a woman like me that would have speak up for themselves, set boundaries, or whatever the case may be, and to have her own of everything, men can't deal with that because I'm used to a woman that needs them or vice versa. But me don't need no rascal body but God and my children them and my little grandbaby. That me want to tell some of them. If you're not ready to be in a committed relationship, long distance or short distance, don't do it. Don't come towards me. Because I'm getting too fucking old for the bullshit. And I definitely don't want nobody young in my life. That's why I really don't like dating guys that's younger than me. But I'm going to try to take a chance if them like in them late 30s or whatever the case may be. But you see the little younger ones that me date in my past, me can't bother with them. Because them have a whole heap of growing up to do. Them too fucking immature. Them mama boys, whatever. Me don't have no time for nobody that has to. You know what? We notice with the younger guys, them that's in them 20s, not even 30 yet. Them too worry about what fucking people will say. They too worry about, oh, what my community may say if them find out I'm with a big woman like you. They too worry about if, you know, if people see me with a big woman or whatever the case may be, what's going to happen? You don't see the fucking YouTube with the little young girl that's in her 20s, married a big bumper class 55-year-old man. And the man take good care of her, you know. And she doing something for herself because she a YouTuber and she making her own a bumper club money. She have ambition and things like that. That's what people need to understand. A lot of the times it's not really about the age. But you have some family members and some friends, true, them not happy. They don't want to see nobody else happy. So them just constantly in the person ear like, yo, man, no, man, you don't want to do that, B. No, man, because one of everybody might feel some type of way or whatever. Let me tell you something, B. Yo, you see this? My inner my rascal 40s. I have my grand pitney them and I have my children them that my push out of my rascal pum. At the end of the day, me in my 40s, but I could get any man I want. I don't give a fuck if they're in them 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. Even 90-year-olds. You know? But me just not settle for no fuckery from no man. Me not settle for no fuckery for no man. Me don't want to argue with nobody. See, enough of you, man. You want to argue. Me don't want to argue with you. Swear, yo. Because let me tell you something. Arguing drains me out. Me can't do it. I could have go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth with you on what that's going to gain, and we can't come to a solution or come to an agreement on who was wrong, why, where, whatever the case may be. Me can't do that, B. You see, arguing take a whole heap of time from me. Suck out my energy, suck me out dry. Me can't do it. So me would have preferred to take myself away and not talk to you. No, sir. I wouldn't talk to you, B. Until that person could self-reflect on themselves and say, you know what, maybe I probably was this way or was that way. What I don't like when you try to tell people to, you know, do certain things or whatever the case may be because you feel like, you know, that'll help them find out who them really is within themselves. A person can love you for your flaws and all, but when you're constantly doing the same patterns over and over and over again, it's not healthy, B. And then when you wonder why you can't really prosper in life, you have to ask yourself why. Ask yourself why, because God already know why, but you have to ask yourself why. What am I doing wrong? What could I have done better to make the situation more, you know, easier or more flexible? Have you ever thought about those kind of stuff like that? Be respectful, be mindful. If a person said that if they don't want to talk at this time or they don't want to do certain things, stop always taking that into a negative perspective, because a lot of the times if the person don't really want to talk is a reason why you made that person feel like she don't want to talk or he don't want to talk. Stop doing that. That's a form of manipulation. You can't do that. And have a better understanding on what the person is saying before you respond to the text. If the person is saying certain things to you and you're not really understanding what the person's saying, just say that. But you can't keep going around what the person say and act like you really get what the person say when you really don't get what the person say. It's okay. It's okay if you don't have a clear understanding of what the person is saying. That's why you're supposed to ask the person. Me would have thrown some shit up in people's face just so I can see how they could have ditched out some shit. Because if me now tell a person, you used to women that's toxic, or you used to women that argue with you, or you used to dirty looking woman, or you used to woman that love wear makeup all the time, or you're used to a woman that can cook and red, or you're used to a woman that don't want to work, or you're used to a woman that's codependent, always dependent on a man to do something for them, or vice versa, or whatever the case may be. If me now tell you those things and I throw those things out, and I'm not throwing them out in your face to hurt you, I'm telling you that so that way you can make a change on all of those different patterns that you so used to dealing with. If you're used to dealing with codependency, and all of these different, and all of these, Lord Jesus, and all of these, sorry about that, guys. If you're used to dealing with all of these different, you know, females that has toxic traits, they depend on you to do everything. Every time you turn around, they want money, they want this, they want that. If you're so used to a person constantly doing that to you all the time, that's not a healthy relationship. That's not going to ever last. Ask me how my marriage lasts so long, and I would tell you. That would be for another video. But anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. Hopefully this message can get through a whole heap of man and a whole heap of woman. Stop keep a woman too. Stop keep on depending on a man to do things for you. Some of you need to go out there and work and hustle and get your money, so that way you can have multiple streams of income coming in. You have to do that. Because we put on this earth to work hard so that way we can have things for we family. We're not here for people to just rely on us to take care of them. That's not what we're doing. No, that's not what we're doing. I could be with my man and he can have flaws and all. His past don't mean nothing to me. What means a lot to me is his present, what I have of him today, whether or not if he changed who he was from the past, whether or not if he's willing to change how he was, how he was versus how he is in the present. So that way we can have a great future. You know what I mean? And that's what a lot of you guys need to understand, or vice versa. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a blessed Saturday. I'll be back with another video. Please give me those thumbs up, like, share. If somebody need to listen to this message, there's a lot of people out there that need to listen to this. Because people not really tolerating that kind of stuff, B. They're not going for that, yo. People would rather be by themselves, be alone. And just because you're alone doesn't mean that you're unhappy. Nah, I'm happy as fuck, B. And I don't care about being in no relationship with no man. And I definitely don't want to be in no relationship with somebody from my past, but all of them want me back. All of them. And I don't want them. I don't want them. I don't want nothing to do with them. They want to know when I'm coming back to Jamaica and Ray. I don't tell them when I'm coming to Jamaica. The only way they know when I'm coming to Jamaica is when them see me maybe post up some pictures after the fact that I'm going to just leave Jamaica and come back home. What am I want with them? Them would have never get my rascal pum pum again. After they just deal with some little... Man, let me tell you something. Me would be a fool to go backwards in my life. A man could tell you that he in love with you, he love you, he realize he love you, this and that, devil knows what. And all in reality, they don't even know what real love is all about, to be honest. They don't know what real love is all about. Come on now. People, stop using that word love if you don't really know the true meaning of love also. Because that's a serious word. I have had some people that tell me that them love me, and they abandoned me. They act like I was just a doorknob, that I wasn't nothing to them, that I never meant anything to them, that everything that we build up with each other was pointless. I have had people tell me, what am I benefiting from being with you? They would try to make you feel like this, all because they can't use you and get things out of you that you can see right through to them. They would have called me a fool. They would have called me an idiot. They would have called me all different kinds of stuff. But I know I'm smart as fuck, yo, B. And not because I graduated college and completed all of my schooling. Because I'm street smart and my book smart. I do every fucking thing, B. I file my own taxes. I do my own paperwork without nobody assistance. I do everything on my own without a man to guide me and do it for me. So with that being said, I love you guys. Anything you want to know about Kirby will be in the description box. I'm sending some love and light your way. And hopefully some people could take heed to this message. Love you guys. Bye. Mwah.